I'm dead. Oh, no, it's okay. There's another ship over there.
I'm kind of upset they didn't let us keep this room because, like, I would have liked to just relax like this
I
and
know.
just go to the beach whenever.
And come back.
Yeah.
But honestly, so we got a hotel on the beach. I mean, what more could you want? You come back after you're done.
That's actually better.
Yeah, it's better than having to like ask for a Uber.
You can just go back
Mhm. And I'm sure they have like cabanas we can rent if they have enough.
I do. I want to go there. Honestly, yes. Maybe just relax and stuff.
Like fall asleep,
with
read
the
a
waves in
book.
the background.
That's my goal for tonight or for today is just
It was
go to
supposed
sleep.
to be in another country, but we can do it here. We can do it in
Lit.
Florida.
See, thank you. Now you're being optimistic. I like it. We are currently at another Hilton. We keep getting Hilton hotels, but we're in at a Hilton, Cocoa Beachfront, at their restaurant getting brunch. We just ordered mimosas, bottomless mimosas, and the beach is right behind me. You can see. But yeah, we're gonna go there here after we're done with food and just chill, relax. We're still disappointed, but we're trying to make the best of it. Now tomorrow we're gonna call the company and we're gonna see if they'll refund us or give us a credit. And then from there, I don't know what we'll do, but we'll figure something out. I feel like Mercy's feeling better. She's joking and laughing as her usual self now. Oh, here come her. Wait, yours is bigger than mine. What? She's gonna order the green tomatoes Benedict. Wow. Oh, is it this way? Oh, they got water. Let's get some water. Are we able to take that? I don't think we can. Oh, never mind then. I want to take it to the beach. Oh, cool. They got a little shower. So then what? No, you're fine. Wow, look at the beach. I'm so excited for the beach. It feels good. No, not as hot as like where we were. I don't know where we were the other day, but it was. Okay, go to the water. With my bucket hat.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, the ocean. I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Bahamas.
What was I thinking? I was like sitting here and I'm like, this could have been the Bahamas.
It would have been crystal clear waters.
Like all the time.
Well, it is crystal clear over there.
Yeah, over there.
It's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sinking. Slowly. Ah! It feels like there's something in there. That was awesome. She has a little flower in her hair. It's from brunch. She's trying to go as far as she can. So we're at Cocoa Beach. We got a Hilton, I think we said, at the beachfront. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do for today, and kind of just wake up early tomorrow for to call the cruise company to see if they will refund us or credit us. I'd like to think. I think tonight. Oh yeah. Tonight, we're gonna go to have dinner at a restaurant that's just like 6 minutes down the beach. Sorry, there's like something on my feet. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Stay here at the beach, maybe sleep, read some books. Sorry, I just burped. And just relax. This is our Bahamas. We were supposed to be at the Bahamas today, but that didn't go as planned. Let's see what happens to this girl. Earlier, she got too confident and one of the waves knocked her down and she fell into the water. It was funny. I wish I could have catch that moment. And she came back to me. She was like, never mind. Oh, I look like she's having some issue. You okay? Huh? Oh, okay. She said she just needs to fix her top. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost got nothing. Some of these waves are pretty hard and some of them are so soft. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. The seaweed keeps getting wrapped around my legs. It's not that hot here. This is like 80 degrees, 86, but it feels like 91. That's actually not too hot. From Texas right now, it's like 109, but feels like, what, 120 or something like that? That's Texas weather right now, so I don't mind this at all. Ugh. I wish I had some surfboard or something. But then I feel like we would flow away to sea, knowing us. Are you okay? You need help? Oh, you got it now? You're gonna fucking drown! Stop!
Where are you? Oh, right here.
Hello. Oh, I have a big pimple. Don't look at it. So, at this point, everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. So we spent the weekend at Cocoa Beach. We had like dinners and like drank at the bars and went swimming at the beach and blah blah blah. But today, it's Monday. We're supposed to go back to Dallas because we're from Dallas. Tell me why. We come to our gate and it says it's canceled because there was a shooting in Dallas left field. Some woman apparently started shooting in there and security shot her and they took her into custody and whatever, and that's fine, but like our flight has been canceled, and so everybody that was on that flight kind of just had to find another one, and so almost all the flights to Dallas have been booked. And so when we were there trying to figure it out, they had told us that the next flight was tomorrow on Tuesday at 6:15 p.m. And so we were like, well, I guess we're staying overnight at the airport and at MCO. But then Mercy started investigating and she was like, well, let's just go ask one more time. And so we went to go ask, and while we were there, apparently some family had canceled their flight, and so we were able to grab, what is going on? Nothing is going our way. Oh no. Anyway, we were able to book 2 seats in this flight that we've been waiting on, that's been delayed for like a good 20 minutes. It's going to San Antonio and then stopping in San Antonio for an hour and then going to Dallas. Actually, we'll have to switch flights. But either way, we'll be going to Dallas today, and that was the whole point of booking a flight today. So yeah, and that's been our day. We left Cocoa Beach. That was fine. We got here, our flight was canceled, and then we went to go eat, and we drank some at a bar, and then we're here trying to board the plane, but it's been canceled. And I guess now it's boarding. People are starting to get up. But this weekend has not been our weekend at all. I've never been on a vacation like where everything has just gone wrong. Like every little thing has just gone wrong. We've been to like 4 different hotels, and it's not because something was wrong with it, just because of we wanted to. Sorry, I just got an email. 2:59. Our flight has a new departure. At this point, we're gonna be home after midnight. That's all I'm saying. So we're still at MCO. I haven't vlogged much because I've just been so sad about this whole situation. Not going on the cruise. Our flight was canceled. We had to go to multiple hotels because each hotel we would go to, they were sold out for the night, so we couldn't book more than one night. And then each restaurant we've been to, the food was awful, and like the drinks were not it. I don't know what's going on this trip. I've never had a trip like this. Have you, Mercy?
Absolutely not. This has been horrible. Actually, in a good way, because it was a lesson learned to be extra cautious.
This girl, forgetting her visa, it just made everything, I don't know, I feel like you're carrying this cloud, and it's just, everything has just been worse. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to board this plane and eventually get home at some time today. Even if it's after midnight, like at this point, I really don't care.
Now people are getting off.
Yeah, so the reason we decided not to stay in Orlando is because we have more trips. We have another trip in 3 weeks to Washington. We're going to a festival, and we don't have the budget to accommodate an extra trip to like Universal or Disney plus go there. So we just decided to go home. But it's been a journey. I feel like today has been 3 days long because it's been awful. But yeah. Okay, people are starting to stare. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll update y'all later once we get there. Okay. Bye. It's delayed. You guys, what a freaking weekend. Oh my god. Currently, believe it or not, oh, you can't even see it properly, it's 2:50 a.m. in the morning. Sorry, excuse my appearance, but yeah, it's 2:50 a.m. in the morning. I guess it's Tuesday now. Gosh, where do I even start? So, this week, we were supposed to go to a Norwegian cruise line and go on a Caribbean cruise. As you guys know, Mercy is my best friend, and her and I were gonna go, and we were gonna have so much fun and blah blah blah. But that cut short because she forgot her visa at home, and so they didn't let us board the ship. She did have a picture of it on her phone, I think I've mentioned this, but they still wouldn't let her on the ship. They needed an actual physical card because she had a Kenyan passport. So anyways, after that, we decided to stay the night at Port Canaveral, at I believe it was a Hilton Garden Inn or Hampton or something like that. And when we got there, there was like a bunch of like people that were waiting to go on their cruise. So everyone just like the front desk people asked us like, are you going on a cruise? And we were like, well, we had to explain the situation, like we weren't let on, blah blah blah. It was just kind of more like disappointing on Saturday than anything. And then we were like, okay, we'll like sleep over Saturday, and then maybe Sunday morning we can like go to the beach or something and reserve another room and another night at that hotel. And just, I'm sorry, I'm so tired, so if my sentences don't make sense, I'm sorry, but yeah, so we tried to reserve another night, I believe Sunday morning, but they didn't have anything. They were sold out. Cruising is like very popular right now, which we noticed. There were so many people waiting to go on their cruise at this hotel and then other hotels too. And even the Uber drivers, like all the Uber drivers we would go on, they kind of mentioned like there's been an influx of people going on cruises. Even the guy from downtown Orlando, I think we said that he was complaining because it was like his second trip back to Port Canaveral, which is like a good 55-minute drive from Orlando to Cape Canaveral. So anyway, see, Sunday, we were like, okay, well, there's no room, so book another hotel. And at this point we were like, okay, well, we know we want to go to the beach, so we booked a hotel on the beach. I think it was Hilton Garden Inn. And so checkout from Hampton was at 11, so we left at 11, and we were like, I guess they'll hold our bags or whatever and we'll just go to the beach. It was on the beach, like a beachfront hotel. And so by the time we got to the hotel, they were like, oh, your room's ready, so you can actually check in. And we were like, oh, nice, sweet. Excuse me. So I thought I had booked a queen room, but they gave us a king bed, which was fine because Mercy and I, we're best friends. We've slept together in beds before, like overnight, and that's what we did. But then we went to the beach, as you guys saw, and we loved the beach. It was so relaxing. It's what we needed. It was really hot. The sun was very bright. And luckily there was like umbrellas that we were able to sit under, and like chairs, and like I took a nap, I read my book, and yeah, played in the water a bit. And then around 4:30 we went to the pool of the hotel, grabbed a drink, and just lay there for like 30 minutes. And I went upstairs to our room to get ready for dinner because we were like, oh, we're gonna get dressed up and like go to dinner. I didn't film that part, I don't think so. I can't remember right now, but if I did, I'll show it here. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But yeah, we took a 10-minute walk on the beach to another hotel that's on the beachfront, to a restaurant. I believe it was called, I can't remember the name. But anyway, their food was not that great and their drinks were actually not good at all. It was like the worst drink I've had in a while. I ordered a pina colada. It didn't taste like a pina colada. But anyway, so then we did venture into that hotel and just like, I guess, to see it, because we will be going on a cruise again, or attempting to. So just to kind of like for references for next time what hotel to stay at. So I don't remember the name of the hotel, but it was pretty nice. They had like a gelato little shop thing in the lobby, and we got some gelato for our walk back to the hotel that we were staying at. Now at this point it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock, so the sun had already sunset. It was nighttime, the stars were out, it was nighttime. And the reason we were there, I think we got there at 7. We were there for a good 2 hours because the service was really slow, and like I think they were short staffed, and like I said, there's just been so many people trying to go on vacation. So we understood, we understood and we accepted that it was going to be a while. So we did our thing and we were patient and ordered our food and our drinks, and again, it was not good. So the gelato was good. So by the time we got to the beach, like the actual ocean part of the hotel, it was so dark. There was no light out there in the ocean. We couldn't see anything. It was pitch black. All you could hear was whoosh, the waves crashing. I was terrified. I literally thought there was gonna be like somebody trying to like murder us on that beach. And then we took out our flashlights, and they can only go so far. Like you can only see so far with them. And like I think there was like a man out there in the beach, like walking in the water, like the sand, which was really strange because he didn't have a light and we didn't see him until like I saw like a figure moving, and I was like, oh my god, there's a man over there. There was like a 4 or 5 people like on the beach too that had their lights on. I guess they were like looking for crabs, because I saw a lot of crabs coming out of the sand, and they would go on hiding once we would like, they were like actually very like beige color, like the color of the sand. Anyways, eventually 10 minutes later we made it to our hotel, went back to sleep, showered, slept, and then Monday morning, which is technically today but yesterday, but for me today has been a long day. Oh my goodness, like I am so ready to go to bed, shower, go to bed, and just be done with this whole thing. So this morning, on Saturday when we were rejected to go on the cruise, they told us to call a number that they gave us, and that would be like customer service, where they would guide us into possibly getting a refund or credit for the cruise that we did not take. We did get to cancel it on Saturday, but they told us that they couldn't handle refunds or credits, so we had to call a number, and they would open on Monday at 8 a.m. So this morning we woke up 8 a.m, called, and it went straight to voicemail, and we kept calling, and eventually I just started I went onto their website and started looking around, and there's like a chat feature on the website. So I did a chat, and basically they told me that we had to file a claim, and after filing that claim form, like stating where we were supposed to go and why we couldn't go, they would contact us and within 30 days or something like that, and we would just have to basically wait. There was nothing we could really do. And I kept asking the chat person, like, so are you able to at least tell me if there's a possibility of a refund or credit or nothing at all? And they just kind of said, I don't want to speculate anything, and which is understandable, because if they were to tell me, oh, you're gonna get a credit, and I don't end up getting credit, like, I'm gonna be like, I guess they're terrified that we'll be like, well, they said you would give us credit. But yeah, basically said just wait. So at that point, it was like 10 o'clock, and checkout was at 11, and I was like, Mercy, like, what do you want to do? I mean, we started looking into possibly going to Universal and staying there till Saturday, because our flight was not until Saturday. So that was gonna be like, I think, another K, like $1,000, and we were just like, we just don't have that kind of money to do right now. And I think I've mentioned earlier, we have quite a few other trips planned for August, September, and October, and it's just not within our budget right now to go to Universal. So we made the decision to come back home. Now Mercy did want to stay one more night and then come back tomorrow to Texas, but I told her, let's not waste more money on a hotel, because at that point I was tired of jumping from hotel to hotel. We had gone to 3 different hotels, and if we stayed, it would probably be another hotel, because I had a feeling that would be also sold out. So yeah, I was like, let's just find a flight, go back home, and just be done. Easier said than done, because oh my god, this last few hours, it was like a whole 12 hours, like we were at an airport. Okay, so let me explain. God, I'm even like kind of angry about it, because it was just ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we booked a flight for like 2:50, right? It's gonna leave Orlando at 2:50, be here by like 4. Great. So immediately after checkout, we like the time to check out, it was 11. We got up to leave because we were like a good hour away from Orlando, from the airport. So we were like, okay, good timing. We don't know what the lines for TSA, blah blah blah, whatever. So we get to the airport. It's like noon. Great, we're early. And we hadn't had breakfast at this point. So we checked in our bags, got our boarding passes, went through TSA. Everything was fine. We go get some food, we eat our food. We actually went to a bar there, had a couple of drinks. And then, okay, we go to our gate. And as soon as we're like walking to the gate, I get an email saying that our flight is canceled. And I was like, what? Our flight is canceled? And so then I was like, well, let's go talk to them. Let's go see what we can rebook, because, lately these things have been happening, where flights get canceled or delayed. And so we get to the podium, I guess, and there's like a big old line. And we overhear people say that they canceled the flight because there was an active shooter in the airport that we were supposed to land. Apparently it was like this woman. It was on, you can Google it. It was on the news. Apparently nobody was hurt, thank God, but she like shot, I guess, in the air, and security was able to detain her. So what happened because of that, they had to evacuate everybody from the building, and basically the airport was closed for a while. So that flight got canceled. It got canceled. So I feel like we were kind of like the last ones to like know about the cancellation, because we were not at the gate waiting for boarding time. We were close by it, but we were at the food court. So we were like last in line. And so by the time we got to the podium, they told us that there was no flights for today, and the earliest they could get us on was for tomorrow at 6:15 p.m. And we were just like, no, like, I mean, I guess we'll take it for now, but that meant we would have to sleep over in the airport. I told Mercy, let's not get a hotel. That's just a big waste of money that we don't have. Like, we would have to sleep at the airport, basically on the floor. So, because Orlando Airport doesn't have like couches, they just have seats with the bars, like the armrests. Sorry if this is really long, but it's been a day. I'm not done yet, just wait. Okay, so flights canceled. We like sat down to kind of like look at other flights to see if we could get another flight, because they did tell us if we were able to book another flight, they would refund us. And so we started looking, and we found one on American Airlines for like, I think it was like 5 o'clock that afternoon or something like that, this afternoon. And so I'm so glad Marcy said something. So Marcy was like, okay, well, before we book this, let's go talk to them one more time, see if they have anything available. And so we go and talk to them, and then as soon as the lady checks, she's like, oh, something popped up, like, and it's exactly 2 seats, you can take it. And we were like, oh, great. So we were able to get a flight for today back to our destination. I think it was for, what was the time for the flight? I don't even remember the time of the flight. I think it was like at 6:30 or something like that. 6:30, something like that. So we were like, okay, cool, sweet. But the lady was like, but the only thing is it's gonna stop in San Antonio, and then you would have to get into another flight to get to your destination. Now, mind you, at this point, we had checked in our bags for what we had thought was a 2:50 p.m. flight. And so I asked the lady who was helping us, she was really nice. She was like, okay, well, tell me the descriptions of your bags and we can try and get them rerouted to, or put in the plane that you're gonna take later today. And I was like, okay, cool. So, but something inside of me was like, seems too good to be true. And then the way this weekend has been going, like I had no high hopes for this, like transferring bags and stuff. And so we gave her descriptions, and then she gave us our boarding passes, and we were like, okay, let's just go, I guess, back to the food court. We chilled for a while. It was boarding time. We boarded our flight from Orlando to San Antonio, made it to San Antonio around 8 o'clock. And so then the other flight that was from San Antonio to the destination we were going to was also delayed by like an hour. So we didn't board the airplane till like 10:15. But thankfully the flight was only like 45 minutes. So we made it back to our city home at like 11. Great. It's 11. It's a little late, but you know, whatever. As long as we're home by midnight, great. So then we go and look for our bags that they told us they would be transferred, and we couldn't find them. So then we go to baggage services, and they tell us that our bags were put in another later flight that's flying from Orlando to the destination we're at. And so I'm like, okay, cool, like great, we'll just wait for them. Like, what time is the flight landing? This lady says, oh, it's arriving at 1:20 a.m. I was like, what? And at this point, it was like a good hour and a half wait. And so I just kind of told her, like, let's just wait. It's not that long. We can just lay, be on our phones, watch a movie, something, and wait for our bags. Great, 1:20. So 1:20 comes around. We go to baggage claim, and we're waiting. And so then we notice like the other people who were in that flight come to look for their bags, and there's no bags being coming out of the, I guess, rotator thing. And so eventually we're waiting, and it becomes 2 a.m. and the lady's like, there is a lot of bags in that flight. It's taking a while for them to unload them and bring them to you. So okay, fine, whatever, it's been a long day. Like, because of that shooting, the closure of the airport, people were like, a bunch of flights were canceled, and so I'm sure they've been overwhelmed. They literally, when I went to baggage services, they literally had 2 rooms filled with suitcases, just like suitcase after suitcase after suitcase. And even then I couldn't find my bags. And that was like before they had told us that they were our bags were in the other flight that was coming from Orlando. But anyway, so I think I would say we waited a good hour after the flight landed from Orlando at 1:20. So we finally got our bags like around 2:20, I would say. And we were so happy to see our bags. Finally get to go home, got an Uber, and then made it back at 3 a.m. or 2:50. But yeah, that was our little cruise trip. I'm very, very sad that we didn't get to go on the cruise. I was really looking forward to it, like just relaxing, getting away, going to different countries. I've never been out of the country. This cruise was supposed to go to the Bahamas, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and Dominican Republic, but because Mercy forgot her visa, we weren't able to go because we were going to different countries. She wouldn't be able to come back onto the ship without her visa, which is fine. Like, as her friend, I understand, you know, sometimes you forget things, and you know, in the midst of trying to pack and gather everything, and yeah, I mean, I told her next time, bring your visa, like #1 priority. But yeah, that was our shenanigans. I hope you enjoyed. I'm tired. I'm gonna go shower real quick and go to bed. I don't know what would be our next video. It is my birthday in like 2 weeks, so maybe I'll vlog that birthday weekend. It's also Viv's birthday, so I'll vlog that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're a trooper. Alright, bye. Alright guys, see y'all later.